12 Psychological Tricks to Manipulate People's Minds. Do you want to learn a cool psychological trick? You may be astonished to learn about such methods because you may have subconsciously experienced them, but did not realize when they could be useful. And these strategies are rather simple to apply in everyday life. So let's get this party started. Before we continue, please remember to like, subscribe and comment because we donate $1 each month for every new subscribers to www.savethechildren.org. By watching our videos and subscribing, you are already helping the children too. 12 Psychological Tricks to Manipulate People's Minds. 1. The significance of the term because. When requesting anything, use the term because in your request. Since the word because has a strong psychological influence, it encourages the brain to assume that the request has a justification. According to Langar's research from the 1970s, when participants were asked to violate the line, more people accepted when the request had the word because in the phrase than when it did not, even if the rationale offered was the same. You can utilize this to your advantage. For example, if you need to borrow money from someone, ask them, "Can you lend me $3 because I've been getting fewer sales lately?" Simply by employing, the other person will better understand and empathize with you. 2. The pause's influence. Have you ever observed how politicians and other public speakers use pauses in their speeches? They take a long pause before making any major announcement, which is quite successful in attracting the listener's attention and curiosity. To make your presentation more successful and thrilling, take a proper pause before presenting the big item the next time you're in a meeting or chat. 3. Examine eye color. When meeting someone for the first time, look at their eyes. Let me be clear, eye color is unimportant. You will be able to keep eye contact with the person for a suitable amount of time while checking the person's eye color. And we all know how important eye contact is in developing trust and relationships. 4. Addressing people by name. Do you want to establish trusting relationships with others? Remember the person's name, and when you see them again, greet them by name, saying "Hi Peter" rather than just "Hi." And don't stop there, remember small aspects from the last meeting and inquire about them. When you remember specifics about someone, they feel valuable and respected. And they will instantly feel linked to you. 5. Maintain silence. If you suspect someone is lying to you, simply remain silent and keep eye contact until they have completed speaking. The quiet, combined with your desire for further information, will push them toward the truth. When we compel someone to speak the truth, they will respond with lies, deceptive responses, and evasion. On the other hand, if we simply remain mute, they will continue to explain things, which will most likely lead them to tell the truth. 6. Request large favors. When a request is denied, people feel bad. So, instead of asking someone directly to pay $10, let's pretend you want a donation from them. Would you like to donate $100 to my cause? You ask, and if they say no, you try again, how about $10? They are more likely to accept your second request because the second offer is significantly less expensive. This is something that shopkeepers frequently utilize. They try to sell you at a high price at first, then when you start haggling, they simply accept a lower price. 7. Share one of your secrets. Making a connection with someone may appear tough. But we have a trick for you. Just tell the other person your one secret. They will feel more useful and trustworthy as a result, and they will gradually be more open with you. Tell a girl your secret story and ask her to keep it a secret when you go on a date with her. When you entrust them with your secret, they will feel linked to you and will share their own story with you. 8. Ask a person for help, don't ask people for help. Need some help with your stuff? Rather than announcing for help like, "Can someone fill this form for me?" instead ask help from an individual this way, "Hey Robert, can you fill this form?" When a person is asked for aid individually, they are more likely to accept the request since they will feel responsible if they decline it. 9. Present requests as an option. People prefer having a choice, and if you want something, you will have a better chance of getting it if you provide them options. Also, structure your inquiry with a specific answer, such as yes or no. When options are included in the request, the other person has fewer things to consider and can make a decision more quickly. Rather than telling someone to finish the work, ask them, "When will you be able to finish this work, in the afternoon or in the evening?" 10. Count to 5. When you don't want to do something you know you should do, tell yourself you'll count to 5 and then do it. For example, if you are considering skipping the gym, simply pause for a few moments, begin counting until 5, and then get ready for the gym. It may appear strange, but by counting, we allow our brain time to understand the issue and act accordingly, rather than simply making the wrong option. 11. Coordinate your body language. Do you want to make an immediate connection with someone? Simply mimic their body language. That's a clever way to get someone's attention and establish rapport with them. Yes, but don't overdo it. Just softly follow their stance and facial expressions without drawing attention to yourself. For example, if a seated client uncrosses his legs and leans slightly inward while speaking, wait a few seconds before adopting a similar position. Chewing gum helps relieve anxiety. Chewing gum was connected with increased alertness, decreased anxiety, and improved overall performance on multitasking activities, according to a study presented at the Worldwide Congress of Behavioral Medicine. Chewing gum is also linked to lower cortisol levels, which are primarily responsible for anxiety and stress. So, if you're nervous about a meeting, public speaking, or event, bring some chewing gum with you. Chew some gum before the occasion that makes you worried to relieve stress. And that is it for this video. Hope you find it useful. Before you go, please remember to like, subscribe and comment, because we donate $1 each month for every new subscribers to www.savethechildren.org. By watching our videos and subscribing, you are already helping the children too. See you again.